All right, guys, welcome back here to the channel with Bitcoin closing in on $40,000 here today. Wanted to kind of take some time and in this video kind of highlight some of the big things going on right now in crypto, some of the lead stories, just to kind of bring you guys up to speed in terms of what I'm seeing, what I'm reading, what I'm hearing here. Of course, Bitcoin has been just unbelievable lately, right? We're really, really close to getting to that $40,000 psychological number. But Ethereum is actually outpacing Bitcoin right now, surprisingly enough. Here over these past several weeks, we've seen Ethereum really gain some steam here. ETH is getting close to 2,200 right now. It's up 3.65% in the last 24 hours, while Bitcoin is up right under 2% here in the last 24 hours. If we take a look at some of the top movers within the top 100, Ordinal, ORDI, IOTA also up there as well, along with TIA and Blur, some of those double-digit gainers right now. Blur has been on an interesting run, actually, for a little while now, actually. So, but I want to get into some of the big stories going on right now. And obviously, many people predicting when Bitcoin will hit its all-time high and when peak altcoin market, altcoin season rather, will hit for us. Well, historically, right, we're coming up on the Bitcoin halving. Historically, we see the biggest gains for Bitcoin in a halving year 6 to 8 months after the halving, right? So that's kind of what we're targeting right now, what we're still eyeing, 6 to 8 months after next April, right? April 2024 is when we'll get the Bitcoin halving. Then 6 to 8 months after that, usually we see Bitcoin make its move and then altcoins follow. So I'm really still eyeing 2025 for altcoins really to get that parabolic move that we all want to see, right? But I do think Bitcoin is going to steal the show here for a little while, especially given the narrative right now with the Bitcoin ETFs. I think a lot of the institutions are going to concentrate on Bitcoin. They're going to drive people there first and maybe even try to downplay everything else until they get a stronghold on what they want to do with altcoins, right? So as Bitcoin gets closer and closer to 40K, what should we expect here for the rest of this year? It's been surprisingly good here for Bitcoin. I do think we're going to see 40,000, maybe even 41K, 42K. Not much more than that, though. I really don't think so. I'll be pleasantly surprised if I'm wrong. But we're going to be keeping tabs on that because we're getting very, very close here to the 40K number. And maybe we get up close here, dial back, and then maybe go up and retest it again because it's that psychological number. A lot of times that's what happens when you have that. Now, in terms of some other news and information around the industry, Chainlink has had a really good day. In addition to that, we've seen Caspa continue to really look strong, and Solana exceeding Ethereum L2s by trading volume today. Very interesting. Solana's trading volume has been skyrocketing as of late. We've also got BNB dialing back a little bit. I do think we could see BNB come down a little bit given after what happened with all the Binance news and information there. But we've also got a few other top stories here. Let me flip back over to my altcoin tab here and bring you guys up to speed. So we've also got Dogecoin founder explaining powerful idea behind new Coinbase ad. I don't know if you guys saw that, the new Coinbase ad that's been surfacing. Really good idea. I think it was really well done. I think it'll resonate with people. This message, I think, is certainly going to hit home because we've all suffered through inflation here. We've all spent more on everyday items here. We understand what's happening in the banking system. We had the banking crisis earlier this year. So a couple other things that are happening. We've got Shibarium hitting some new milestones. Daily transactions spiked 582%. So that was good to see. And then we've also got XRPL and their launch. That's their ledger celebrating its 11th anniversary there for Ripple. And that's basically everything. Basically, we're taking a look at what's going to happen next, really, right? So when we think about the altcoin market right now, It's relatively boring with some of the large caps, but we are seeing a lot of capital kind of shift around. I do think some of this capital is eventually going to come back into Bitcoin around the ETF news, and I do think Bitcoin will regain some of that dominance a little bit that altcoins kind of stole from here recently. But all in all, it's been a really, really good weekend for crypto, guys, and we'll be continuing to keep tabs on it. Appreciate each and every one of you guys out there. I am still on the go, as you guys can see. But yeah, still making these videos, still staying up to speed. Appreciate all of you guys out there. We'll see you in the next one.